What is up, my guy?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Hold on a second. I'm going to undo that. Yeah, done. Everything's done. Everything's good. Everything is good.
That iPhone's disconnected, my
Disconnect that iPhone so we cannot listen to any of your freaking notifications.
Seriously, dude.
No breathing.
We don't want to actually get caught in my notifications.
I just want to party.
Yeah. That is a good one.
Yeah, I want to stay out of notifications, and
I just want to party.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
I just want to party.
yeah, dude.
Oh, my nose is so freaking tickly.
Why?
Because I just the dick almost days.
It's like when you had the mask on, every time you touched your face, like your nose would itch.
That's it. That's the same feeling.
But if to all the men listening, if you have a beard and you accidentally touch your nose once, sometimes it itches. Now watch, we put this as a clip on TikTok, and somebody will comment, "Yo, you mentioned your nose and a beard. That you must never wash your beard, or maybe you're just not manly enough to have a beard, or something." They say always say some bullshit.
What, you're saying people that don't have hair on their lip don't get itchy noses?
Yeah. How dumb of you. You must write jokes for Seinfeld.
That's those are real comments that we've gotten.
Yeah, somebody told us on TikTok, which I just think is hilarious, that that we must write jokes for Big Bang Theory, and I'm thinking, like, I know that they were trying to make that an insult, but it's like, that's a popular TV show. People still watch that. But it's like,
I would be blessed in life if someone let me write jokes for a living. So joke's on you,
mother
Jody,
effer.
Jody O. Or actually, it's Jody 0.
Yeah.
I don't think that I don't look at everything that you guys post when you comment on my shit.
Yeah, we see everything.
Correct.
I got eyes everywhere, baby.
I just want to party.
And every time you comment and I'm commenting back, you know.
I just want to party.
Time.
And I want to hurt somebody.
I just want to party.
Every day is a new day.
Maybe not hurt them.
I'll hurt them. Their feelings.
Maybe mind hurt them.
Speaking of, I could mind hurt them. I could mind freak them.
Mind freak the fuck out of them.
Mind freak! I'm
sorry, no comprende.
Speaking of, I've been trying to, speaking of feelings and being nice and mean and such, I've actually decided recently that I want to turn over a new leaf. Yeah. I feel like I have backstory. I've felt within the past year that I've been getting more and more negative in my life. Just in my brain. I might not even project most of it, but in my brain, I don't want to be the guy that is like running along the beach, having a great time in Hawaii, and then I see a slightly overweight dude and go, look at this fucking whale. I don't want to be that guy, okay? I literally said that when I was walking along the beach one time. And the guy wasn't even big. I was just looking for something to fuck with. I'm just like, oh, turtle, look at this fucking whale,
Classic dickhead Poppy.
So I don't want to be classic dickhead Poppy anymore. So because of some certain people that have been put in my life that I can't control, I've decided, and those people I do not like very much.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had to describe them, they're like the worst. Always negative. Everything you say, they kill. They just want to kill the conversation. And spending time with these type of people, I don't want to be around that. So I've decided that I am going to be the most positive, loving person in public ever. I want to be the most sickening person in the world. Your phone's on loud, by the way. And not there. It's actually there. Anyways, I just want to be the most loving, sickening person in the world. Oh, it must have been the computer. Double check.
You want to be the most sickening person in the world?
I want to be the.
I'm sorry, no comprende.
I want to be the most loving, sickening. Like, I am so nice, you want to throw up in my wound. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And
because
I have
some advice. Hi, I'm Jake Gordon. Nice to meet you, buddy.
That was rough. There we go.
Yeah. That
Slip
was
in
actually
there.
not bad.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't perfect. But what I'm saying is we have friends that are extremely positive all the time.
Name one example.
Jay Crossland.
Okay.
You want me to keep going?
You didn't have to break out the cheat code of positivity.
I'm sorry, no comprende.
Yeah.
You did a lot of research.
No one can understand what that says, but it's really funny.
You did a lot of research.
You did a lot of research. Which one is that?
You did a lot of research.
So I was thinking, I was like looking up some things
You did a lot of research.
on positivity. No, I just decided that, in my brain even, I don't want I've always noticed that my first thought is like the worst thing that I could possibly say just because it's funny. It is funny. Just think of like the worst thing you could say, right?
Well, the funny thing is you're catching people off guard.
Right.
And that's what's funny.
Yes.
So
but even if I'm not saying
So by
it,
me saying, man, I'd really just love to eat that corpse's lungs right now.
ew, that's not nice.
I know.
The corpse wouldn't like that.
But you're so used to that. Like somebody who goes to church might be like, whoa, that was crazy, man.
Or my mom. She
Are you
wouldn't
being
like
serious?
that. That's for sure.
What
My
if
my mom wouldn't like that if you said that. What I'm saying is,
Scratch corpse jokes.
so what I'm saying is that in this world, there's a lot of negativity, and
There's
deciding
a lot of pegativity.
absolutely,
A lot of dudes out there getting pegged.
and they're loving it, and their partner is also loving it, and that's the most positive thing. Two positives make a peg, and
Pegatositivity.
women out there that listen to this podcast, if a man even hints at, he might like it in the butt,
Give it to your man.
give it to your mans.
Yo, mangs.
Hey, and maybe you should look up a couple of things, like a couple of strap-ons that don't hurt for the first time guy. You know what I mean?
You did a lot of research.
You know?
But sorry, I keep interrupting you with these
Pegativities.
puns. These funny puns I got.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because I've noticed that I've been trying to be more positive. You've been trying to be more punny.
Punitive.
Punnativity.
I'm trying to pun.
Well, see, here's
My
why.
pun
Here's
game out of the park.
because I was around someone that was so negative for a while there. I just want to. It made me realize I do not want to be like that person. So I'm just going to be extremely sickening positive all the time, which I normally am. Like I'm a hype man. I want to get like everybody. I want everyone to feel hype. So that's basically what positivity is.
What's your definition of hype?
Like, can I give you an example?
Yeah.
Dude, keep growing that mustache. Looks
Boom.
amazing.
Nice.
There's two, and actually I was thinking about this the other day. There's two types of hype men when it comes to a mustache. Okay? There's the guy that means it. That he says, you actually have a nice mustache. Keep growing it. Then there's the guy that thinks you look ridiculous and wants to keep seeing you look ridiculous. So he says, hey man, that looks awesome. I love it. Both make me feel great. Thank you very much.
That's it. That's all you need.
And that is today's prep.
We are out already.
Yeah, we are out on that note.
No, I think even the guys who say that, even if they do just want to see you keep looking goofy, I think in a way that's still their way of trying to be positive.
Right.
Because they could just be like, yo, dude, you look fucking dumb, but I keep wanting to see you. So
If there is a guy out there that tells another guy not to grow his mustache, if he's saying, hey man, you look better without it, dude, get that negative energy out of my aura, dude. Get that out of my space. I don't need that negativity around me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be positive. You're bringing me fucking down. I need to go up, 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 up.
yeah.
Okay. So any guy that says that, girls say it all the time. We get enough from the fucking bitches.
Yeah.
We get enough from the damn bitches out there telling my mustache it looks gross.
Girls will be like, I like it, but I like you without it. That's like their way of being positive.
And that
That's
is
their way of giving their honest feedback positively.
yeah. They try, still hurts.
Yeah, but any guy who's like, dude, honestly, you look stupid with a mustache. That's the reason why you're not blank. Insert anything here. And
Stab
that's not
that
a very
guy.
cool guy. Yeah.
Stab that guy.
That's a negative
Stab
guy.
him with a knife. He needs out. There's too many people on this earth, okay? That's why we keep getting viruses. Just too many people.
Take the negative people out.
First people that gotta go off the earth are the people that don't like mustaches. But not the women, just the guys. The guys that do not like mustaches, get them out of here. Push them somewhere else. Maybe we should all put them like in a spaceship, like I was saying that one time, and just shoot them up into space
Here's what I think we should do.
and just leave them.
All the positive people, send them where they all can hang out and have fun with each other.
And first off, send them a thank you card.
Yeah. Get all these awesome, cool, positive people, put them over here.
Yeah.
And get all these negative people, shove them into cannons, blast them into outer space where they all suffocate and die.
On God. Honestly, that's a really good idea.
You did a lot of research.
Thank you. You know,
Space cadet.
that was my positive way of getting that information across politely.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you're a positive person, you don't got to get shoved into a cannon and blasted to mercury.
You basically did the Today's Pray version of the Book of Revelation.
You're welcome.
The earth's about to catch on fire. Take all these negative people and keep them in the fire. And then we'll put the really nice people and put them somewhere where they can do fun things.
I had a cousin once. We were in church, and he started reading. He was kind of socially awkward to begin with, but he started reading Revelation to me, and it was like super negative, but he was just a kid and
Yeah.
didn't know any better.
Yeah, that's negative.
He's like, isn't this crazy? We're all going to die one day. It's like,
Get out of here with that,
but
man.
what was funny in my head at the time, because I was like trying to be the good kid, I'm thinking, yo, man, we're in church. You can't be reading the Bible. You can't be reading the scary part
Yeah.
of the Bible.
You
right
can't
now.
like we're 9. We can't be reading the scary part of the Bible.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Like you're like, this is a bad kid. He's reading the scary part of the Bible. That's bad.
This guy said the mark of the beast. Get him out of here.
Seriously.
Can we do more Chariots of Fire? I'd rather
Aunt
have
Leslie, your son's reading about the end of the world. It's scary.
You did a lot of research.
that. Yeah.
It's
Hate
also
that guy.
same cousin who we were at like a family gathering, and he just went, hey man, do you know what pornography is? We were like 9.
Yeah.
It's like around adults. And like, you can't say pornography around adults, dude. You can't say that word. That's a bad word.
When you said
It scared me because I thought an adult was going to think we were talking about pornography.
yeah, I'm with you. What I wasn't with you there for the first sentence because you said, yeah, my cousin said, hey, you ever heard of pornography? And I thought you said, we were like 9, like the German no.
me and all my other cousins. 9.
Put him in the chamber. Book of Revelations, cousin's offered again.
Oh.
9.
Freaking German language.
Dude, what are they doing with that language?
I don't know,
That
man.
dude, that language itself, I don't even know what they're saying. The vibe's off, guys. The vibe is off. Too negative.
Smile when you say something.
Here, we could say like a lot of things negatively, but when we're smiling, it puts off the good vibe.
Yeah. It puts out the good love.
Yeah, it's like, well, let's think of. Okay, hold on, dude. I love. Well, no, I can't say I love because then that's putting off. That's a lie. I can't lie. I just have to say something negative.
Yeah.
Your armpits stink.
Yeah. That felt fun for me.
Yeah, yeah. You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do something to me. Do something to
Okay.
me. I want to feel that same feeling.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yeah, yeah.
You look like you got lice.
Like when you said it, I could feel them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could like feel them happening.
You got bugs crawling all over you.
You look like you use your shoes as a pillow.
Take a bath. You stink. Buddy.
When I walked in your room, I smelled broccoli.
Ew. So, what did you do today?
What did I do today? I went to work like everybody else in this motherfucking town.
That wasn't sickeningly positive, by the way.
Oh, here, let me try again. What did I do today? I went to work like everybody else in this motherfucking town.
It was much better. Did anything wicked awesome happen?
So I came up, yeah, something positive happened. So I came up with a kind of a theory or just an idea, not a theory. Theories is like I came up with, some hypothetical thing. I came up with something today, which is, with all of the things going on in the world today that are so negative, that's why I'm trying to be positive, because everything else is extremely negative in the news lately, right? No matter what side of any political thing you're on, everything's negative. Everybody's mad. So I believe that within the next couple of weeks, the United States will actually be on fire, like literal on fire.
Like you'll turn on channel 24 on the news and it'll just be flames.
It's like when you turn it on the TV, flames bust out of the TV on certain channels.
It's going to be that negative that fire is going to come from the TVs.
And tonight on, oh, that's Baltimore.
Yeah.
We don't need that. But what I've decided, because basically the world's going to be on fire in like a couple of weeks because of all the anger issues with everyone and everyone's issues with literally everything, I decided this would be an incredible time to, it's like, I want to do something that's not involving this. I think it was a good time to start playing disc golf. Everything's on fire. You know what? I'm just gonna go do something else.
It's a very positive thought. That's a very positive sport. There's no contact.
Yeah.
You're just using your mind to hit a plastic target.
Well, if you're good enough. Like me personally, I have to use my hands.
Yeah.
I can't just go.
There must be something wrong with you.
Yeah, I know. Well, like how Peter Pan has to think of like a nice thought to fly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying, because I want to think of a very nice thought so I can fly the disc right into the basket.
What kind of thought you think you're going to use first? Because you can't reuse too many happy thoughts.
Well, I know, because they wear out.
Yeah, because they don't become happy anymore.
Yeah, it gets like stale. It's like what is that called when you use something too many times? Use like a phrase too many times.
Wearing it out.
You did a lot of research.
That's my happy thought. Don't wear it out.
Overuse. I don't know.
Everybody else knows except for us.
I have no idea.
There's a word.
I mean, I'm saying both of them.
Yeah.
And both
You did a lot
of
of
those.
research.
What I just said worked.
Yeah,
But
they
anyway.
But I think my happy thought would probably be, walking through the woods on a very damp day. It just stopped raining, and I'm walking through the woods next to a stream. I see a wild brook trout jump out of the stream for a second, and I look over and I see a bear, and I'm like, wow, that's a beautiful bear. And he goes,
I just wanna party.
and he looks at me and he says,
I just wanna party.
and then I notice he has blood all over his guzzle. You know what a guzzle is, right?
Oh, buddy, I know.
Okay.
I love a good guzzle.
I'm sorry.
But, and I see around his guzzle and his muzzle, and I'm like, oh, who's that? And it's someone I really dislike that he's eating. Oh,
I enjoy the positivity. You almost had it. You were so very close.
yeah.
Maybe just minus the last part where he's eating a human you dislike.
Well, where does it end then?
Okay, well, who's the human that you dislike? Tell me their first and last name.
You did a lot of research.
The person's name is.
Oh man, he's a motherfucker. I get it.
But you know what?
He's a nice guy. Positive.
Really? You don't have to lie to be positive. That's another thing.
Can I tell you about a negative thing? Are you
I'm done with this.
okay?
Yeah.
Can I tell you about a really negative
We've
thing?
done this for a little bit too long, the whole positivity thing.
No, I think it's great.
Positivity's great. I'm just saying, elaborating on it.
No.
Let's get out of it. Let's go.
Okay, well,
You talk about your thing.
Let's go to negativity.
Yeah, I
Because
love it.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to tell you about a really negative thing that I witnessed this past weekend. So this past weekend, I was at a tattoo seminar teaching.
What's it called?
It was called Spring Break 1999 for tattooers.
I just wanna party.
And it was just an educational weekend.
Yeah.
Hanging out with some badass tattooers.
Like who?
Hung out with Robbie Latos.
I just wanna party.
Oh my goodness, so many. Robbie's my buddy though, so that's the first name I'm gonna drop out there.
Yeah. Shout out Robbie.
I just wanna party.
Shout out to Robbie.
I just wanna party.
But anyway, so we do this week. We go there. Everybody gets there around noon. Hang out all day. First day goes like noon to 6. Second day is like noon to. We were there till midnight or 1.
Jesus Christ.
And then while we were
Workaholics.
we were killing it. And then the last day is
Another day in the
12
office.
to 6. But
Yeah.
I was staying with my brother, and what my schedule was, I'd get up and I would go to Sheets to get some breakfast before I went in.
What'd you get?
Just some energy drinks.
Breakfast of Champions.
You did a lot of research.
Well, sometimes I would get. But sometimes my brother's fiance would make me breakfast. So the first day I went there, this story, I went in there to get energy drinks. Mm-hmm. So I'm walking, I get out of my truck, start walking up the side of the sidewalk, and I go in the door, but a guy beats me to the door coming out.
Yeah.
And I see him through the glass, and he walks up, one hand up like this, the other hand up like this, both hands on the glass to open the door.
What? Why?
I know.
He molested the door.
I know. It's like
Why'd you grope the door titty?
I mean, both hands. I feel like he didn't even use his finger, like palm side. He used like his palms like this. Both hands on the door, all surfaces of his hands on the glass. Splat, splat, push. And I was like,
What's he, a chameleon?
it was like,
He's a
I walked
sticky
in and I
lizard?
saw him and I was like, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing?
What was that?
Like he walks past me and I look at the window and there's two freaking splattery white boy handprints there. And I
He
say
left
white
his whiteness.
I don't even say like white boy. This is white old man. Just
Oh, he's old?
yeah, he was old guy.
Oh.
But he wasn't.
Poor guy.
Okay, so if he was a working old man,
He's never seen the handle.
no. Listen,
He's so old.
no, this wasn't a working like a working old man to where like their hands are so calloused and they're dry and they're basically like rocks.
Yeah.
This was like an old man who was in IT 20 years ago.
Lotioned up.
So splat, push on the door. Two handprints just created work for a Sheets worker.
That guy needs to always carry a Kleenex. Like, always carry a hanky around to clean off those grubby little icky hands.
Sloppy, sweaty
Slompy.
hands.
Ugh.
And from Sheets, they're probably greasy too.
Oh, my God.
Who does that?
Oh. What? That's like,
It's so gross.
that's like,
Thank you for like understanding, because I would tell this at the seminar. Like I told it like when it happened, I told it to Robbie and the other tattooers, and I also told it to like the attendees the next day.
yeah.
And people kind of got it, but like you get it. How fucking who does that?
That same guy probably wipes his butt from the inside out.
From the inside out?
He goes, and works his way out.
Like he just fucking drives into the shit and spreads his fingers as he's coming away from it?
Before he shits. Yeah, that dude is ass backwards, bro.
Oh my god. What a weirdo. Yeah, I'm glad we just touched on the shit.
What kind of poison dart frog motherfucker was this?
I don't know.
Did he get thrown into the door?
No, dude. It seemed very slow and intentional.
I wonder what the inside of. I wonder how he opens his car door.
It's got to be hard because he has to put his both hands on the glass before he touches the handle. So it's like,
that's like so ass backwards. That's like, like I just keep thinking of car things, like things you do at Sheets. Like he's like getting ready to pump up his tires. He looks like he's about to grab the tire to like unscrew the thing. He does a handstand, unscrews it with his mouth, shove the thing in his mouth. Like how ass backwards can you be to not touch the handle?
like, how you can tell that guy has never had a like a job where he's had to clean something, because that is a fucking job that somebody's gonna have to do, getting those sticky fucking fingerprints off there.
Can you imagine that guy using a broom?
No.
He probably grabs it by the bottom next to the bristles and like bends all the way over and does this.
Forks it in.
Yeah. He probably eats all the dirt in his house, and it comes out of his hands onto that window, onto that door.
He was put on this earth to pollute.
No.
He was put on this earth to make other humans clean up after him.
He's like the kid
I
on
bet he
Charlie.
spits in gym windows too.
What he does?
And you know what else I bet he does? I bet he goes down the freezer aisle at Kroger and gets a pack of frozen rice and just fucking rips it open. There's fucking rice everywhere.
I just wanna party.
Does that sound familiar?
He's not that bad. No, what he is, he's like the kid from Charlie Brown Pigpen. He just goes around, except instead of a cloud of dust, it's just a cloud of like moisture and like lotion looking stuff. That's all. There's like a bunch of bugs and dirt in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what he actually is? He's like if you just took like silly putty and you rolled it into like a corner of your carpet or something. It has a bunch of goop on it.
Ew.
That's him.
But like, there's so much goop and shit on it, you can't tell that he's just slime underneath.
Yeah, you'd think he'll just like, oh, is this silly putty? It's like, no, there's a bug.
Like the guy was actually made of slime.
Like there's boogers in here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What if you were a single guy, you went on a date with a girl, and you found out that she was actually completely made of silly putty?
You did a lot of research.
But I didn't find out. I didn't find out right away. Like how she looked like, she looked like silly putty, but I just kind of overlooked that because I'm just like, I'm ready just to get it in, I'm just like, whatever. The red flags are nothing to me. But the way I found out she's made of silly putty is we get our meals and she just dips her hand on, like this and it sticks to her and she goes, just rolls herself a couple of times so you can't see it.
No, that'll throw you for a loop, wouldn't it? You're like, I can't even actually marry you.
Dude, what would you do
Okay.
if you get married and you're getting ready to have a kid and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be the most magical day ever. She's having a kid, she's screaming, comes out and it's just a silly putty kid. You're like, bitch, who's the father?
She's like, you. And then
right.
your whole life, you didn't even know. You were silly putty the whole time.
I just wanna party.
All right. 20th Century Fox, if you steal our idea, I'm going to be pissed.
This is like, dude,
Like, There's silly putty right behind me, isn't there?
No, wait. There's 20th Century Fox right behind me, isn't there?
Okay. Okay. So this would actually kind of be a perfect situation. You get with a girl. You accidentally find out that she is silly putty.
Yeah, dude.
You
Already a nightmare
It
enough.
sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. But you actually like her. You see, it works out.
Well, it feels good.
And it feels good. You
Have you ever?
get married to this woman
Yeah.
who is silly putty. She has a silly putty baby, which you knew could have been a possibility, but you went through the extra steps to make sure this was going to be a human baby.
And it didn't happen.
So you're like, what the fuck?
Like,
the doctor said this could only be a silly putty baby is if you fucked somebody who was silly putty. And she's like, I swear I didn't fuck anybody who was silly putty.
And then you find out.
You were silly putty the whole damn time.
No, you don't find out that you're silly putty. You find out that she's actually both sexes. She's a transgender silly putty. What do you do now? And she didn't tell you. She knew. She didn't tell you.
I guess the only thing to do is be progressive and just deal with it.
That's very PC of you.
What would you do? Positivity guy.
Oh, yeah. I just thought that meant computer the other day when you said PC. What would I do if I found out that my girlfriend is actually a transgender silly putty lady that has a silly putty baby, and now I have to pay child support no matter
Well,
what?
she's
'cause
not
we're married?
necessarily transgender.
Oh, okay.
was
She's just both
able-
sexes.
She was just able,
Like Godzilla.
She was just able to make herself pregnant.
Okay, yeah. I didn't really know what other word to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can't get pregnant from humans because she's a silly putty girl.
She's silly putty.
She's a silly putty girl.
Okay, basically, this person is silly putty.
Right.
The person you love is silly putty. And
Dude,
they
dude,
procreate
what-
by themselves.
What a new meaning to putty in my hands, dude. she's like putty in my hands,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, what would you do? What would you do?
Correct! I'm sorry, no comprende.
First off, I need to go take a long walk
Yeah.
and clear my head.
Yeah.
And probably I get rid of all.
Do you divorce her?
Dude, I don't think I could. I love her.
She feels really good.
I love my putty woman.
Yeah. She's your putty.
She's my putty woody. Dude, I don't know. So, putty girl has a putty baby, and I'm just a putz.
You have a putt fetish.
I'm a putty
You
fed.
have a silly putty fetish.
I'm a putty fed.
I just wanna party.
I just want a putty.
I just want a putty.
I just wanna party.
She's a putty girl.
I just wanna party.
I love her.
I just wanna party.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
So-
I've never cried out my butt before. Like I'm crying up here, I'm crying in here, I'm crying in my pants. I'm crying everywhere.
Tears from all angles.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You're
Tears
silly,
from-
dude. I love the positivity route you're doing. It's pretty silly.
TFAA.
TFAA.
Tears from all angles.
TFAA. Tifa.
Tifa squared.
That's good.
Dude, I think I'd have to leave her and find a
Yeah.
real woman
Yeah.
because I don't even know, like, honestly, me personally, I'm all for women having rights, you know? But
Yeah.
is a putty woman a woman?
Yeah. Was she born on Earth?
That's the first question.
Okay, I have a question.
Is she an illegal alien?
Dude,
Not only on Earth, but in this country.
if aliens would come down and they had a male and female,
Mm-hmm.
do they get to act by the same rules as Americans do if they landed in the U.S.?
Here's a question. Honestly, yeah. So say it again. Say it again. I want to hear it again.
Alien spaceship comes down,
Yeah.
makes peace with President Biden,
Yeah.
decides to join
The U.S.
the U.S. civilization.
Yeah.
How quick would it be for people to be able to acclimate to not like segregating humans from aliens?
Well, I feel like we've watched this movie.
It is a movie. District 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, those aliens sucked, though.
Dude, they just wanted to get home.
Yeah.
Dude,
right.
you're doing it right now.
I know.
Obviously longer than 10 seconds.
That movie made me so mad because the one weird actor guy in it, he's just going, fuck, the fuck, and the fucking, he's just saying it's the F word the whole
Then
time.
he loses a baby tooth and he thinks it's a big deal. Like, get the fuck over it.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody loses a tooth.
Yeah,
I have dreams of it all the time.
I hate those dreams.
But here's a question. So, like, here, I'll answer your question real fast. I think it would be at least 25 years before we're accepting of alien life to be able to be at least married to human life. It's like, oh, I love her so much. I mean, there's going to be people that are in love, but they're going to have to hide it.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be a while. It won't be accepted right away. Here's another question for you, though. Silly putty aliens, calm down. And it's like, hey, we want to be part of the U.S., you know, our home planet. Like, we don't want to be a part of the world, just the U.S. That's the good part. Everybody else out of here. We already speak English. We're putty people.
Yeah, we don't like Antarctica. We don't like Australia.
Anything with an A, we don't like it. Oh, shit, America. Damn it. But, okay, putty people, come down out of space. Come down here. Become a part of the United States. Okay? How long will it take for us to accept that they actually there's no male and female? They have their sexes are blorp. And so they have same-sex marriages. How long until we accept same-sex marriage in America?
Well, we already do.
Of blorp. It took us a while to accept it before.
Yeah.
Well, not us. Us.
So
what about blorps? And when do we become more blorpy?
Honestly, dude, I think of the universe as a whole.
Yeah.
I think I'd be cool with it right off the bat.
Yeah.
Even like an alien like the ones in District 9. If somebody wants to go and fall in love with one of them ugly, disgusting aliens,
Exoskeleton looking motherfuckers.
go for it. It's okay.
Dude, I can't trust a guy that is skeletons on the outside of his body.
True.
Can't trust him.
If all your innards are on the inside of your skeleton,
Don't like that.
but your hardcore skeleton's on the outside,
No.
I prefer a female skeleton with gemstone eyes.
I just wanna party.
Once again,
Bones.
I have said that before.
Yeah. You love that quote.
I love a female skeleton with gemstone eyes.
That has to be about something, not about the song. That has to be about something that he hasn't thought of, right? I mean, if you Googled female skeleton with gemstone eyes, that has to be from like a show or something.
Yeah, it's probably from like an old like cartoon or game or something, but
Has to
maybe.
be.
Why? I mean, maybe it's just a fantasy thing that he made
just
up.
Bones just wants to bone a female bone.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of clanking to me, buddy.
Yeah.
Them having sex together would be like if I threw like a wrench in a toolbox.
I have a question for you. Let's go ahead and get away from all the blorp and the politics and the aliens invading the Earth and the Revelation
And Putty.
and
I just wanna party.
I know, YG, you just want to putty, but we're getting away from that. So
Okay. So do you want to do the question I had earlier?
what would you do
Yeah.
if your girlfriend
Yeah.
became a female skeleton with gemstone eyes?
What would I do
Yeah,
if she became that
she was just a skeleton, but she
Right
could
now?
talk. She could talk and
right now?
Yeah,
Well, she'd lose an ass.
and
You know what I mean?
She'd have a pelvis though, and hip bones,
What's that good for?
spinal.
I've never even felt a bone. I've never even actually touched a real human bone.
That's you don't know if you might like it more.
Yeah. Maybe we'd feel more in sync. Maybe we'd feel more togetherness. Because, like when you're trying to cuddle, you're trying to cut like spoon, and it's like right before you're ready to have intercourse, but you're like just trying to get close and like put your wiener in like the nice crevice of her butt. And you're just trying to get as close as you can.
Yeah,
you're
man.
like, and she's like, and she goes, I don't think you can get closer. She says that. She goes, I don't think you can get closer, Poppy. But it's like, what if I could? What if I could be inside your bones? I could feel your bones.
Yeah,
Then maybe I'd be more comfortable. Maybe I'd fall asleep easier. Maybe this freaking purple mattress wouldn't keep me up at night and give me a bad back. If I could be in your bones.
whoa. Does she have a purple mattress and you don't like that?
No, it hurts my back.
Dang, that stinks.
I know. She says she sleeps better with me in bed, but I don't. So we need to find some sort of resolution in the future. Right now, it's just a couple of days a week here and there,
Yeah.
but
Do you
there's going to
guys-
have to be something.
Do you sleep better in her bed, in her purple mattress, or do you sleep better in your bed?
Mine.
I'm saying with her. Still
Mine.
in your bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a harder surface because I got this damn fatty on the back of me.
Yeah.
I got this fucking fatty, bro. And it's so heavy that in the purple mattress, it sinks into the mattress and hurts my back.
Yeah. Dude,
I need that extra support.
the next time I travel somewhere, you should try to sleep in my bed for a week. See if you like it.
Yeah. I'm
Or
not.
just do it with me this week. What do you think? 2 dudes in one bed?
Sounds
No.
like old news. Sounds like this has been said before.
You did a lot of research.
Somebody's done this before.
Anyway.
This isn't new.
Anyway, what was the question you wanted to ask me earlier? You remember?
So if you had a kid, if you and your wife had a kid, you don't have a wife, but if
Wifey.
you and wifey,
Say wifey.
say you and your wifey had a child. He got older, grew up, became an adult. He got married himself. And you're like, wow, he's got a great job. He's a great guy, everything. And then one day he comes up to you and says, Dad, I got to tell you something. I feel like I have to tell you something. You're
And
"What?"
I'm like, what, man? What's going on with you? Like, you can tell me anything. I'm your father.
Well, Dad, I like when my wife has sex with other men and I watch.
Really, son?
Yes.
What's
Dad.
what's the issue?
What's the issue?
Yeah, what don't you like about this, son?
Well, I was just telling you.
Oh,
I'm just telling you this is what I'm into.
but there's no issue.
What do you think?
I mean, I think you have your bangers and your watchers, son. And you know what? It's okay to be the watcher.
Yeah.
Keep watching if you're happy with your life. But maybe one day you'll want to step up to the plate.
Yeah. I also my wife doesn't have very nice feet, and sometimes I buy feet pictures off the internet from girls I see on Instagram, and I actually take the pictures of the feet, I print them out, and I put them over her feet before she bangs the other guy. So I can I'm actually just watching the feet have sex with another guy and not her.
That's interesting, son. But wow, that's crazy story you're telling me. I think hey, I'm going through a tunnel, so I gotta go. But hey, good luck.
Wait, Dad. Wait, Dad.
What?
I also collect stamps.
Yeah. Yeah, I still love you, son, but I gotta go. That's how I would handle that. I think maybe parents and their kids should keep their sexual desires apart.
What if you're so close though?
I think it's
your
weird.
whole life you've talked about is like you're like you did the birds and the bees talk, and he's like, yeah, Dad, I like birds.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's cool, son, because we're bees and we fuck birds. We're Gordons. We like fucking birds.
Okay, well, I got one for you then.
Okay.
What would you do if you're
Act it out for me.
Hey,
it out.
Dad. Hey, Dad.
Fucking what?
Hey, Dad.
Wait, I gotta be more positive. Hold on.
Fucking what? What a response. Hey, Dad.
What you nagging? Okay, I'll try it again. Hold on. Sorry.
Hey, Dad.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I have to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
So as of lately, I've been experimenting with
Spit it out, man.
I've been experimenting with watching my wife get banged by other men. What's so funny, Dad?
Dude,
I'm a cuck.
I'm just laughing because I just got off the phone with my best buddy.
His kid's doing it too.
See, here I told him that he should get you to bang his wife. And here you're doing the same damn thing.
What if this? We have a lot of what ifs going on this podcast today, but this is actually a cool one.
Okay. Okay.
Me and you are doing today's pray for the rest of our lives.
What if?
I mean, that's a thing.
Yes.
We both have sons around the same age.
What if?
18 years later,
What if?
25 years later,
Hell yeah.
they're married.
But
Listen, like
wait,
not to
our
each other,
kids? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
but they just have wives. Or if our kids would get married, I wouldn't care either.
Even better, because I know that you'd have the girl and they'd pay for the wedding and everything. It'd be awesome. I'll pay for the reception.
Yeah.
No, not the reception. I'll pay for the
Yeah, dude.
the dinner the day before.
Anyway, we have two sons. They marry wives. Both of our sons become cucks.
Yeah.
What if
More
our
likely.
sons,
Yeah.
mine and your sons,
Yeah.
banged each other's wives?
Cuck each other. It's like a
It's like, it's like
a cuck vortex. It's like a little cuck sandwich.
it's like me and you think that we are the most best friends ever, and anybody who would want to try to beat us in friendship is going to lose, which is true.
And the guys that end up one-upping us
Are our sons?
are our sons.
And they just bang
and they
each
bang
other's
each
wives?
other's wives.
Wow.
I don't think we could top that.
No, we couldn't top it.
Or here's what we could do. Okay.
Or unless
wait. Hear me out, guys.
Unless we murdered each other's sons.
So here's that's a great idea.
If you can't beat
A
them,
backup.
murder them.
A backup is here's what we do. If we hear about our sons cuck each other's wives. They cuck each other.
They're cucking each other's wives. They're fucking each other's.
They're cucking each other.
I just wanna party.
So we're like, okay, we got to one up our sons. We can't let them be better friends than us. What we do is we get our wives, our future wives,
Yeah.
and we get them to have sex with each other, and then we have sex with each other in the same room. That'll show those motherfuckers.
We'll get them.
Daddy's still daddy.
Guess what? I'm number one. Dude, I was doing the presentation this weekend, and they went around the room and had to introduce yourself. So after all the attendees introduced themselves, I introduced myself, and somebody was like, "And co-host of today's Pray,"
Oh,
And then somebody goes, yeah, so they were like actually asking me questions after the seminar.
yeah.
And they're like, so what's today's pray about? I was like, basically it's just me and my best friend going back and forth and bantering, and basically we're just being best friends.
Yeah.
So if anybody thinks that they could beat us at being best friends, come and challenge us because we'll beat you at anything.
Yeah.
And everybody was just like, okay.
They're like, okay, so how does someone challenge us in the best friend off?
I wonder.
Yeah, it's like you can, okay, the easy answer, right, is kind of like where we went with things, is where I went the gay route. But we're just best friends. We're not gay together.
Yeah.
We're heterosexual life mates. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what my sister says. And so how else could they prove best friendship? It's like, yeah, man, well, like, okay, you know who could probably contend with us? The closest contenders? Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura. Because
Maybe.
what they do is they buy each other. You didn't finish my sentence. I was really hoping you would. They buy each other sentences.
Fuck you, Bert Kreischer.
Damn you! So what they do is they buy each other. Damn it. Okay, so they buy each other like their birthday gifts, and each time the birthday gift that, like, if you bought me one, I have to buy you one more expensive, and then you buy me one more expensive than that one, and it keeps going back and forth. And Bert Kreischer bought Tom Segura a race car last time.
Dang.
So right now, they're on they don't live together, so we got that on them.
But they're buying each other race cars.
I know. So we're gonna have to think of some things to
Yeah, let's buy each other shit. You bought me the last thing, I think. You bought me that jerky.
Yeah, the jerky that says got a good head on his shoulders, but I only want the neck.
Yeah. What do you think Kasky means when he says, "Shawty got a good head on her shoulders, but I only want the neck"?
Do you think he actually wants just the neck of the girl? Or
Yeah.
do you think that he, like, for some sort of pleasure? Or do you think he wants her to give him head, which is weird, because why would he want the neck if he wants her to give him head? Huh. Maybe she already gave him head, and he has that up on a mantle somewhere, so now he can only have the neck, and that's what he wants next?
What I think Kasky does, he takes a human body, cuts off the head at the chin, cuts off the neck at the collar, takes that piece of neck, puts it on a hamburger bun, and eats it with some mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise? Dude, what the fuck?
He's white.
Is Kasky the guy that put his hands up against the glass door? That's gross as hell.
He's a white guy. White guy with tattoos. We love mayonnaise.
No, I do not. No, I do not. That is disgusting. I hate condiments. Okay.
Do you want to give any advice to the kids before we wrap up the podcast?
Okay. Kids, here's some advice for you. If when you're born, your mom, that is obviously silly putty, tells you that you're not silly putty, tell her you've got some questions. You know, you're going through life. You notice I'm a little different. When I go to kindergarten, they give me a special seat so I don't, so like, you know, the seats that have like the hole in the back of them, you have a special seat that looks like a bowl so you don't ooze out all your goop. You know, your baths consist of oil, like just putting oil on you and picking out all the gravel from recess. You know?
Yeah.
Your bed isn't a bed. It's actually just a jar that a human eventually comes up to in the middle of the night and goes. Tell mom you got a few questions.
Ask her some questions about where you came from.
Yeah. And say, why does daddy look different? Why does he have a beard?
Yeah.
Am I going to get a beard, mommy?
I'm not saying that you are silly buddy, but
you.
ask your mom,
But you'd be silly to
buddy.
not ask.
Buddy.
I just want to party.
Everybody, so that's the advice for the kids. That's our segment to end the podcast. Everybody give us a follow on Instagram.
Brah!
Today's Pray, Prey.
Brah!
Give us a follow on TikTok.
Brah!
Today's Pray podcast. And
Brah!
follow us on YouTube. Or subscribe to us on YouTube or whatever you do on YouTube. We'll see everybody next week, and thank you all for listening. We love Silly Putty people. If you're a Silly Putty person, this podcast was not made to offend you. It's just comedy.